them in both front. Okay, so I guess we're in YouTube out there on KDR Pot Bean Livestream, and I'm doing this shit out here. And if anyone out there in YouTube can see if the device is working and shit like that, or the live stream is working, I would appreciate it. Okay, Psyche, so how you doing, sir?
Fuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, cool. Well, man, what a day. So, busy as fuck, right? Let's start off, in my own little 2 hours, did my little show and everything and had topics rocking and dropping. I moved from there over to Tico Sphere, and I kick it with Win them for about an hour. And now I'm here on your show.
Thank you, sir.
Man, out of the frying pan and into the fryer and into another fire. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I'm working triple duty today, bro.
Well, welcome to my world, man. Welcome to my world, because this is as a content creator, right? I got to do a lot of shit, right? Because I have to go. I don't have to, but I do. So when I put a video, which I'm not putting too much video on YouTube, honestly, I'm not putting too much video content on YouTube. I'll stick with TV and Odyssey, because I can, and right here on the Podbean, right here, 3. So I got 3. 3 is good enough, and I can be myself. I can tell the truth, or not. Whoever is out there to make their own judgment is irrelevant. You know what I mean? But don't tell me that I can talk about this topic or that topic and shit like that. I'm gonna give you a example. I put a video out there in this backup channel that we are right here on YouTube, and I did it for the just for shits and giggles. See if I'm gonna get a strike. I sure did. The video was very controversial, because you cannot talk about certain so-called religion belief and shit like that. And I did it. I did it just for, just to see how these AI technology works. And trust me, it works pretty fucking good. They do. It works pretty good. And now I just edited a video for TV and Odyssey, how these so-called the new reset is taking place and shit like that. And of course, it's going to be exclusive for TV and Odyssey and stuff like that. And I put a video today earlier how it's really easy and convenience how you can go different platforms with a push of the button. I made a quick tutorial out there on my channel, Kendall Rican. It's really simple, man. Once you get a browser, any browser, it can be any browser from Chrome, the Google Chrome, to the Brave browser. I use Crypto Tab. There's all kinds of browsers out there that you can use, and you got the device, any device, even computers and shit like that. It's really easy. So there's a lot of people complaining. There's a lot of people complaining. It's like, oh, it's really hard. That going from YouTube and this and shit. It's nonsense. It's bullshit. The technology here, just people just lazy to just sign up and just go different, getting your different information from different ways. You know what I mean?
Almost certainly, my man. Hey, shit. When you're doing this through Podbean, are you going through your phone or are you going through your desktop or laptop?
I'm going through my phone.
All right.
Yeah.
There's and simulcasting. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you're broadcasting on maybe 2 or more platforms at the same time. And I was going to experiment with that today, but no.
No, I haven't got, I haven't got that far yet, but I know I can do it. But I haven't done that far. The thing with me right now, that I got 2 devices and stuff like that. So the multiple casting I gotta get into that. I'm your average man who's out there who works and do all kinds of shit. And this is like something that I'm passionate about, and I'm passionate about. Talking about red pill, talking about MGTOW, talking about um, what's happening around the world and stuff like that. And but the thing
Yeah.
is that when you do it for free, right? Because I'm not asked. I never asked for a dime. I never asked. I never got monetized or anything like that, right? But to add up salt to injury, that you don't ask for anything. All you ask, especially in YouTube, just to have the freedom of speech. Don't ban me. Don't do this stuff because it goes against whatever uh, agenda, whatever the community guideline and stuff like that. On my channel, Kendall Rican, they gave me two strikes for two old videos like 6, 8 months ago. You know?
Oh fuck! That reminds me. I should go back to my damn catalog and yank out a few of those pause videos that were sitting on my website, because this is how E-Man67 got. You know what I'm saying? And shit, hey, your boy got it on Odyssey today. I did a thing. Yay!
Yeah, man.
Shit. It is cute. Did a motherfucker. Yo.
No, see the thing is, the thing is, the more content creator,
Yeah.
we migrate, and we go different platforms, right? Because we create the content, right? And everybody got their own choices of content creator. Trust me, But the more
We're
content,
nomads.
yeah, the more content creator we say, enough is enough with this YouTube shit. We can express ourselves. Guess what? Whoever comes with me, whoever comes with you, whoever comes with us, hey man, let's rock this joint, and we can express ourselves however we want it. We now not these nonsense so-called hate speech, because there's no hate speech, you know. And this big tech has gone away with a lot of shit for so long, you know.
Hmm.
No man, it's just. But people don't want to do. They don't want to follow anything. They just want to stay in YouTube and be comfortable in YouTube. It's like saying like the mall, right? YouTube. The only way I can describe YouTube, right, for the last at least 3 years, right? It used to be like in the mall, you can get everything, right? Everything's there. But the longer the mall is not there anymore, so you're gonna have to go to different outlet stores, different this, different that, to get your goods and services.
Yeah.
Is
I mean, I see it that way too, though I see it this way as well. YouTube is, a rich, if it serves as nothing else, it's a rich ground for networking,
that's
and
it.
getting your community gathered together.
Yeah,
That's
that's it.
about all it serves.
That's what it
If
serves.
you're looking to get some, whiz bang career out of the shit, oh, fuck no. You're
No,
barking up the
you.
wrong tree
No,
if
no, no. See,
that's what you're looking for.
no, but I know this from day one, man. Whoever think they're gonna make money and stuff like that out of YouTube or any content, good luck, really. Good luck to you. God bless you and stuff like that. I mean, really, no, real shit, no, real shit.
Because
Because
it's Christmas, because everybody's TikToking.
well, hey man, at least they're expressing themselves.
Mm-hmm. For
Fuck it.
sure.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about expressing themselves and shit like that. That's how this whole so-called First Amendment is all about. And that's YouTube used to be like that, right? But now no longer. It became political. It became this and became that and became. It was like, what the fuck? Like I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what? That's why I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time and do my videos because either they're gonna be shadow banned or it's gonna do this and stuff. So what the fuck? I might as well do a video in different platforms like let's say make shout out TV, Odyssey, or a podcast and stuff like that, and I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I can bring some expose or bring different sound bites from different people and put it all together out here, and people can make their own fucking mind. You know what I mean? That's this whole thing's supposed to be about. Is people having their own decisions.
Oh, even the right to make their own mistakes. I mean,
Exactly.
it's a freedom nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it's supposed to
Shit.
work, though. That's what's supposed to work. But due to the fact that, yeah, I mean, when you look, if you think about it, Psyche, so let's realize about this shit. The YouTube that is now, it's not the same YouTube was like three and a half years ago or 4 years ago. It's not. YouTube has become like TV. It's TV. And those who's granted and those who got like 100,000 subscribers and shit and stuff like that, man, hey man, God bless them, whatever. But when you look at the website YouTube, it's like TVs, and I cut the cable like 8 years ago. All I had the internet and shit like that, right? Before I became a so-called content creator, whatever. And now I look at YouTube, it's like this is shit. There's no originality videos. That's why TikTok is blowing up, because just people expressing themselves and being original with their videos.
It's much like this, I think. YouTube is to Facebook as TikTok is to Twitter.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all this shit is. This is the next phase. Well, this is the current phase of social media. I mean, first it started off as posts and shit on MySpace and Loco Space or whatever the fuck you wanted to do back then. Then it came to Facebook and Twitter and all of that shit. And then it's now, well, it morphed into YouTube, and now it's morphing into things like what we're on now. Like, we're on the cutting edge of this shit.
and
And yeah,
it's pretty awesome, because there's so many choices out there now, like there's Rumble TV, there's Odyssey, there's all kinds of platforms out there happening.
all sorts.
All sorts. So, see, the thing is, the beef that I got, it is a beef. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. The beef that I got with the we call ourselves a community with men going our own way, right? But they refuse to get away from YouTube, right? So the next YouTuber comes up with a MGTOW philosophy and shit like that. And I know this for many years, where they use them and stuff like that, and then they go out there softball after they got their views, they got their stuff, and then they no longer a MGTOW, or they no longer this, and they grab the audience, and then they just perverted the whole situation. I know you notice this stuff. I notice this shit. Anyone who's been in this game for quite some time, they notice this shit. They started humbly and stuff like that, and then after they get how many, I don't know how many subscribers and shit, and then they use they use twists and terms. They don't want to. The acronym of MGTOW is like they don't want to talk about it. It's like, oh, on YouTube, oh, you can say shit about MGTOW. Oh, don't put the videos on MGTOW. Don't say MGTOW. Don't say this. Don't say that, because they're gonna. What the fuck is this shit is all about? Either you wanna either either you want to talk about the red pill, or you want to be a MGTOW or not. You know?
Well, you know, the labels thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, you don't necessarily have to claim the acronym to be going your own way. We all know this. Um, Red pill, I mean, that's the current nomenclature. MGTOW, current nomenclature, current thing, they call it. The best way you could describe it as of now. who's to say in 20 fucking years that it's going to be named something else?
Well,
Or shit, in the next 20 months. You know?
it's so funny that you mentioned that because men going their own way. It's an acronym. Men going their own way. And this shit has been going on the internet for 20 years. The only thing that we put it as an acronym. Men going their own way has been going on for 20 years in the internet. It's not new. It's not a new phenomenon. Men going their own way. It's not fucking new. This did not born yesterday or 10 years ago. It's been going on the internet for 20 years.
And this is just the internet. It went under other labels like Consummate Bachelor and shit
Yeah,
like that.
bachelor, like being a bachelor and stuff like that. That's what pretty much we are. We just bachelor. That's it. That's it. But we are bachelor combined with philosophy. And that's his MGTOW. I'm not gonna drop the acronym. I'm not gonna no, fuck that shit. I'm not, I can say men going our own way. I can put that, but it's still the same thing. MGTOW or men going their own way. Which one do you want to pick? Which one YouTube is so cute to talk about? Or band and shit like that. Now they got these cute names like bachelors. I understand bachelors, so what the fuck? Bachelors can do bachelor shit. That's who we are. We've been bachelors for a long time, but we got a twist to it. When it comes down, we are bachelor with a philosophy, so we kind of like dangerous to these so-called you know technocrats and these people who run.
So, what you might be saying is that it's not only maintained the bachelor deal, you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
it's evolved into something else, and it's adapted to a lot of the shit from the past, but it's adapted through the bullshit, and it's became this, you know, this thing of ours. You know what I mean?
Like the Italians say,
But that's the community.
no, like the Italians say, la Costa Nostra. These things is
This
ours.
thing.
This thing is
Right?
ours, la Costa Nostra. So la Costa
But
Nostra.
but when I do that, I'm referring to the community
Yeah,
itself.
that's what I'm saying. It's just it's a
But
way.
this is it. They're individualists. That's what this is.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I'm an individualist. You're an individualist. That's basically what this is. It's just that we are in the current 2021 newfangled vehicle for it. You know?
Right.
And as we evolve again and further on from platform to platform, pretty soon, you know, it's going to probably evolve beyond even our devices, my man. What I like about this, though, is that community and the support system that you do get at your fingertips. But when I drop that phone or when I hit off that computer, you know what I mean? That's when I really begin the journey and I really start to walk in this shit. In a good way, might
Yeah,
I?
no, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah.
Going into my hobbies or going into my desires or shit, just feeling like chilling one day. Or fuck it, kick it, chillin', let out a good burp like you just did. Or fucking say to hell with it and bring a couple of my motherfucking rods, head out to the dam, and go fishing for a little while, man. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
But I love the only thing that YouTube does serve, man, is a networking. You
That-
know,
and that's it.
A
That's
marketplace of ideas, man.
and that's the only thing they can offer. And I realized this shit like 2.5 years ago. Stuff. The only thing they can offer, because I understand that YouTube is not a bad place to look shit up, because it's the most. This is second most search engine in the world besides Google, right? So they are in cahoots with each other. So this is the whole point, right? When I tell folks go all tech, listen, if you want to go to YouTube and look how to bake a vegan cake, they will teach you. They got tutorials to a vegan cake. if you can go to YouTube and look on how you learn about cryptocurrency, hey man, there's gonna be videos they're gonna teach you about that shit, right? Yeah, is YouTube is not a bad platform, but for us, it's not for us. It's not. It's not. We can push. We can push. We can push. It's not. It's not. It's out there. It used to be when there was a idea exchanges, but it's no longer, man. Listen, if you think about it, when it comes down to the platform of YouTube, when they ban senators, when when they ban senators, when they ban doctors, when they ban nurses, when they ban all this stuff, guess what? It's not the place for them to do that. Even though it's a public square, but it's being perverted.
It's a publisher. It's
Yeah.
not a platform, and YouTube's been trying to, Susie Q and her little cronies want to just, couch words, and here's our latest crackdown now, and it's Nazi Germany and a corporate fucking red button logo. Pretty soon they're gonna have these little play buttons on their fucking arms wrapped around their damn biceps, like they're you know who's and you know where's from you know what time. You know what I mean? And then, boom, it's post Weimar Republic, Nazi Germany type shit. I'll just go ahead and say it, because the good thing is that in Podbean I do get to do that. Let loose. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, going out in a fucking suit, eating a whole fucking lot, and then finally getting home and unbuttoning your fucking shirt, unbuttoning your pants, just let your belly fly free, take your goddamn shoes off. Right? And that's what getting on to the alt tech feels like.
No, and it feels so it feels so good because I can make a podcast. I can make a podcast and I can play videos and shit like songs and stuff like that. And I can leave the podcast and like I can leave the live stream. Either I can convert it as a podcast or I can convert it as a video and put it on different platforms.
Word.
You know what I mean? And shit like that. It just as a see the way I think of myself, right? I'm not the way that I think of myself as a content creator. I'm a content creator, but I'm also an artist. It takes time for me to make a video. It takes time for me to edit it. It takes time for me to have a visual and put this stuff. It doesn't matter if it sucks or not. It's just my vision, and whoever can correlate with this vision and stuff like that, well, we have one thing in common, right? What's happening, HM? HM's in the He's how you doing, man? It's been a long time. He's been out here, man. So yeah, man, that's how this thing we working out here, man. This is how is it's not shocking, surprising me when Iman, you know, Iman.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. It's not. And
it's not. What got me? The only one thing that might have surprised me though, is that he made it to 50 fucking K and this happened.
Oh yeah. He was like, it's very easy because you understand the algorithm. Once you understand the algorithm and how this on YouTube algorithm works, it's very easy. I can do that all day. I can do that and do fucking short videos from different platforms and shit all day. But it's to me it's worthless. It's just first of all, when it comes down to the shorts, it's cool to watch them, but you got to realize one thing. When you do these short videos and the people that watch them, the expansion mind, it get demoted very drastically, and that's what's happening with all these TikToks and shit like that, and especially with young people, they can take 5-minute video because it's too long for them. They want to see a 2 minute or 30 seconds and shit like that. And so the mind is very quickly, and the way they just want to move on and shit like that,
Yeah.
It's a
I
psychological.
discussed this
It's so psychological,
yeah.
man. It's so fucking psychological. Psych yourself. You know me. You know I gotta use the facility. Go ahead, and have a conversation out here. I'll be right back, man. For real.
It was as we were discussing with Hammerhand the other day, man. Like, damn, that might be my motherfucking pickup. That might be the weed man. Oh yeah, I was waiting for that, and then I was waiting for this. you know, been working, bro. It should feel like it is fun. It's fun because this is, I'm talking about the things that I don't get to talk about when I'm in a work setting, or shit when I'm even out there away from my computer going to work and going out into the world, into the field, and there are so many that don't get it and don't have a clue. It's kind of like being a spirit floating around the world and shit, and you're down here on Earth. It's like you're an angel, let's just say, but you're in the invisible form. No one can see you, but you do have that special power. It's kind of strange, like that, I guess, being an introvert and an individualist, and ultimately a man going his own way. You know what I mean? I don't want to Ben Stein none of y'all or hit y'all with that thinking ape type of a delivery, but you guys got to excuse me. This is my third show.
Yeah, my bad, man. You know
You know
me,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Well, hey, man. Hey, I would like to thank you for real. I would like to thank you because you did give me a shout out because it's so funny because I'm driving and I'm listening to the live stream with Hammerhand and you was out there and you give me a shout out, so I appreciate you, man. Let's give the only black man in South Dakota out there. God damn it, Psyche Soap,
Oh my
Psyche
God.
Soap. I got your back, my man. You know I got your back out here. God damn it,
I
chick.
got so many alias, but I'll never shake that one. Thank you. Thank you. What a crowd. What a crowd. Thank you. I get no respect, huh? You know?
I tell you one thing, motherfucker.
Make love to my wife. He's terrible Rodney Dangerfield, but miss that guy. He's fucking awesome.
I miss Bernie Mac though. I miss Bernie Mac.
Oh, definitely, dude. Like, ugh. You seen Soul Men yet?
I don't watch TV.
With him and Samuel L. Jackson?
I haven't watched movies and shit like that for quite some time.
That was a career defining. That was the best way for him to go out. He went out on top. He went out on that movie. It's called Soul Man.
Soul Man. So I
It's
look it
where
up.
Soul Man. Yeah, it's just him and Samuel L. Jackson, and they were an R&B group, but they gotten older over the years, and Bernie's gotten rich. But I'm not gonna spoil too much because it is funny, and in some spots, Samuel L. Jackson really does work. I don't know. Somehow he and Bernie Mac feed off of each other. It's like a symbiosis when you watch it, but it is awesome. And not only was it Bernie Mac's last movie, but it was also Isaac Hayes' last movie too.
I think I think I saw that years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw
It
that
came
years
out
ago.
back in '08 or some shit.
Yeah, it was really back in the days. Yeah, it was back in the days.
It was released like a week before Bernie Mac died.
Something like that. Honestly, Saki Soap, I'll be honest with you, man. Um, I, I came to my conclusion like 8, 9 years ago. Once I once I got the internet, right? I was one of the first motherfuckers who bought a fucking Roku. And the Roku used to cost like $100 at Walmart. I was like, I'm cutting the cable. I'm cutting the cable. I'm just sticking to the internet. I don't give a fuck. Some way, somehow, this shit's gonna work out on the internet, and I'll be able to stream live with like sports and shit. And since then, it actually it helped me to be a better person, to stay away from the television, from movies and stuff like that and shit like that. I used to I own the what's it called, the live stream out there. What is the biggest live stream there is for movies and shit like that? I forgot. This is how long that I haven't have this shit. What's the live stream? Not the streaming device app. What is that called?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Right?
Yes, Netflix. I had Netflix for like 2 months, and the only thing I watch on Netflix is documentaries. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I understand that.
And then after that, I was like, man, I can look different things up and shit like that, and stuff. And so yeah, I don't own none of that nonsense and shit like that.
Yeah, it is, quite trippy that you said that, because I'm staring at a falling Roku fucking.
The-
What is that, screensaver? Yeah, screensaver and shit going on.
No, I used to own that little box. It used to be a little box, man. It was a little box. Yeah, it used to be a little
I
box.
remember that.
Yeah, and no, it used to cost $100 for a fucking Roku. It became
yeah.
before the smart TVs and shit, right? Now Roku is in smart
yeah.
TVs. So I used to have a flat screen, and you can hook it up to the back of it with the USB, and then the internet and stuff like that. And yeah, it would kind of suck and shit like that, but then you learn with it and stuff like that. And then you got the smartphones, and I learned how to get my information from different places. And that's the thing that the so-called MGTOW are lacking. They lacking because they staying in one place is YouTube, right? And the reason they're lacking this knowledge, because they want to stay in one platform. There is so much platform out there, so much information that you can get from different content creators, from different respective, And I got these. I'm putting the live stream out here in my other backup channel. There's nobody there, but it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant because I'm still gonna leave it up. And you can look different things. Look at real information instead. These mainstream media, big tech, censoring, doing this and doing that and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I mean, I'm not knocking anyone who got Netflix or play video games and stuff. Hey man, cool. You can rock this shit. You can do whatever you want. But as for myself, that I learned throughout my years, it's better for me to stay away from shit like that. Then I really I want to deal with reality. I'd rather
Which
deal.
is why you watch a lot of nonfiction stuff. I get it.
No, not only that, I do my own research. I read a lot. Actually, I read a lot. I read a lot of articles and stuff like that. That's what I do. I read a lot, and and shit like that. So yeah, I mean, but when it comes down to the the audience, what I call it, the commentators, because you have the content creators and you have the commentators, right? And when it comes down to the commentators, what I noticed since forever, they just follow what is trending in YouTube, either Better Bachelor or these other Bachelor or whoever's out there, and they can feed them this stuff, and then at the end of the day they get fucked, and shit like that. It's just one of those things that I noticed for quite some time.
The only case for them that I can think of is the daily content subject, and that's throwing out content daily. Now, bro, and by no motherfucking means can I do that, but I'll tell you one damn thing. I more than make up for it by reaching out to the community with brothers like yourself and others, whether it be across YouTube lines, Odyssey lines, MidTel.tv lines, or here on Podbean. You know, I had revitalized a lot of my shit, but we as MGTOW should, you know, really sharpen up our nomadic skills. I mean, a lot of us do want to dig in and stay in one place, but what they don't realize, man, or maybe they're having a hard time grasping, is that we are in a battle.
Yeah,
We're
we
in a
are.
war. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah, we are. We are. Actually, we are. It's so funny that you mentioned that because I just finished. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just finished editing a video that I'm about to put out there on Make That Out TV tomorrow, or maybe I can do it tonight after the live stream. And it's this video no way in hell can be played in YouTube, right? So my alternative is YouTube. I mean, excuse me, Make That Out TV, Odyssey, right? Or Podbean. I can put this as a podcast, you know. Uh, but you have two audience, right? You have people that can visualize stuff. They like to visualize a video, and you got people that like to have a audio version of it. And the way that I saw my me as a content creator, especially with live streaming, right, or podcasting, live streaming, whatever, I never show my face and stuff like that. So it's the same concept, it's the same concept, and same thing. I just talk and I put imagery out there and stuff like that. So it's so wonderful that you mentioned this is a war that we are facing, but people are still in a slumber. People are still in a slumber, man.
In a war, one must always move. You can't really just stay dug in and into something that one thinks is fortified. You can't just stay in the fortress for far too long. Sometime and at some point, you're gonna have to get on out there and scout and recon and look for all of the booby traps and see what the hell's going on, or what could take out your whole damn squad or your platoon when you're out there. This shit here, man, is what I hope a lot of our younger listeners do. And this problem that you did point out, this issue where you know folks don't like to move to alt tech unless they really got to. The unless they really got to has only happened once or twice before, and this was in the adpocalypse times. Now we're in something totally different. It's not necessarily an apocalypse deal. The only damn thing that they're getting from the apocalypse is the crackdown, and they can only crack down on us for so long until people start to really notice that it is ever pervasive. It's everywhere you go. If it happens to fucking PewDiePie, I bet you some shit'll start changing.
It's so funny that you mentioned that because see, people do not learn because it's so funny because you understand that you're dealing with some and I'm out here on my other channel out here, and still out there on KDR on YouTube, and I don't give a fuck. If we have, listen, the only reason I became a content creator, no shit, the only reason I became a content creator, it was 1 week after Alex Jones got banned from YouTube, and I say to myself,
okay.
So listen, I said to myself, I'm gonna make the most craziest shit videos and stuff like that, and I'm gonna expose everything. And I was my first channel, it was only there for like maybe 7 months. I never got a strike. I never got anything because I understand where the ideology came from and all this stuff at that time. At the time was the Me Too and all this shit and stuff like that. And I'm gonna expose shit, and boom, got taken down. And then I was like, I wait a week and stuff like that. And that's back in the days where we have Mike the MGTOW man and all these cats and stuff like that and shit like that. And I came, I'll give it a week. I came back, and then the channel never was the same, never, because I'll tell you why. It took me like 8 months to get 1,000 subscribers, and not only that, I got the shadow ban, thousands of subscribers. I'm not talking about hundreds. Until this day, thousands of subscribers has been taken away by the YouTube headquarters out there. Thousands. I'm not talking, yo, Psyche Soap. I'm not talking about, because I used to make. I know how this thing works. I used to make 3 videos per week on YouTube, 3 videos a week, because at the time I had the liberty to make videos, right? So I make, because I know how the algorithm works, and then on the new and the new channel, which is not new now, it's been going on for the last 2 years. You can look at the the analytic, and you can see they. It's so fucking funny, right? These people, they think they're smart. You get subscribers, right? You get 100 subscribers, and then all of a sudden it dropped down, and you go back to the number. That's why they kept me right there on 1,200 subscribers. That's how they play this shit. That's how they play the game.
I was stuck at a certain number for a year and a half, and then all of a sudden they balloon up again, making up the number of subscribers I lost, and then it goes back down to that little stagnant number. I mean, it happens to all of us in a stupid, in the most dumbest ways. You could even notice it in, in some of the live streams that one would release. I would release a live stream, and for 60 views, that's a lot for me anyway, because I'm a little guy. But the next week, another bucket, and the shit gets 20 views, and I'm like, what the fuck? See, and that is the power of shadow banning, dude. It's dumb. And we know what's going on. You know, they might as well not even hide it.
Oh no, they don't hide it. I mean, as you as a content creator, you know what's going on, but the audience do not know what's going on. But you as a content creator, me as a content creator, I'm like, look at it. I'm like, this is bullshit. This algorithm, look at this stuff. Look how many of these, and the sad thing is that I feel bad for the commentators, right? Because they tell me, and this is the corundum, right? They tell me, man, I got to rewrite my comments. I heard this shit for the last 2.5 years. I have to rewrite my comments. And that happened to me. That when, let's say, when Hammerhand or anyone, Sandman, any of these content creators out there, I write a comment, that shit get taken down, right? Especially if you got what 1,000 channel, 1,000 subscribers plus, and I have to listen. The most recent sample I can give you with Vincent Mitchell, when I don't know, his son, whoever put the short video out there, right? Short video and stuff like that. I put a comment. I put a comment. It was very comment. It was like, I was like, rest in peace. Something like very nothing. And then I go back.
I passed by your comment earlier today when I went to that video. Yeah, that one got rewritten.
Yes, that was my second one.
Oh.
They took one down, so I had to rewrite it again, and it was so simple. It was a simple comment and shit like that, man. Because when it came down to the video, I was like, I waited an hour. It's like, oh my comment's deleted. So I guess I'm gonna have to rewrite it again, And I want to respect, the man and stuff like that. You know, and that bothered me. It's like, what the fuck, man? I didn't say anything controversial. I didn't say anything like that. You know.
Just an innocent little rest in peace. I
No.
think it's you know, much like when we go over to YouTube, it's like they're fucking duck tagging us and fish tagging us as though we're in a fucking wildlife refuge, like we're caged or something, and we get fed fish pellets. No, fuck that. Put me in the goddamn wild.
Yeah,
Okay?
man.
Shit. Let me survive amongst the fucking lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, damn it. You know, don't get me into this goofy shit where, I'm having to look over my shoulder every time I write something as small as an innocent and innocuous fucking comment, paying respects to a great, that's fucking
You know,
stupid.
it's sick. It's sickening. It's fucking sickening, man. It's fucking sickening. It is. It
Damn
is.
it.
It's fucking sickening. No, it is fucking sickening. And no shit, man. This happened to me. This happened to me. So I had to rewrite it. I didn't say anything controversial. Except, um, I forgot the second one because of course I had to rewrite it. But it wasn't nothing. Do not get married and stuff like that and shit like that. Something same thing the word they said. And I look up and I'm reading all the comments. I'm like, hold on, hold on. Because I love reading comments. I love to read. Psychic Soap, I like to read articles. I like to read shit. I hate to write. I can make videos. I can talk. I can do all kinds of shit. But
Yeah.
I hate writing. I fucking hate writing. You know, I'm dyslexic, and I would pay anyone to write a comment. You know, you know what I'm saying?
You're just typing, motherfucker, shit.
But that came to the point. I was like, how disgusting these people have become. That I know the content creator who passed away and put a video, and I wrote a not demeaning nothing. You know, the best that I can do, and then they took it down. So I have to fucking an hour later. I have to rewrite the put another comment. Man, this shit is fucking sick. These people are sick.
And then another compound issue, and I had addressed this on my show, where, it's kind of funny how I returned over there to that post, Invention's last post that was released, and shit like that, and I'm seeing all sorts of these Johnny comebacks. Not Johnny come latelys, but Johnny comeback slingbacks, as Pop call it. Like, you guys couldn't give this motherfucking man his flowers while he was still around. You know what I mean? But then, he's he's got both feet in the grave, and now here you come.
Well, not
It
him.
says a lot about motherfuckers like that. I swear. Oh, I hate people like that. When I see them a lot in funerals, man. It just
Well, good thing he
fucking
didn't.
bugs me.
Good thing he didn't have a funeral. You know. Good thing he just got his asses sprayed out. So that's good.
In a way, it was kind of like a memorial service. That video there, for us in the community that he holds dear.
Hey, yo, did you saw the Sandman video today?
No,
Oh, you got to check it out.
dude, I didn't cut Sandman like fucking 2, maybe 3 years ago.
No, you got.
Ever since I moved to South Dakota, I stopped watching him.
Well, you got to check it out because I honestly, man, Saki Sandman, he's a good dude. He is a good dude because I'm gonna give
Now,
you
don't get me wrong, he shines in interviews and he shines in lives, but when he gets on those videos and the voice, I can't do it.
Yeah, okay, so
I tried
but
for a year.
like today's Sandman video, he prayed, he he prayed a tribute to Vincent McTow, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, yeah, for real shit, man. Real shit, Psyche. So, Sandman's not a bad guy. Trust me. We communicated few times in Big Shoot, a few times in MGTOW TV. The guy, he's a really MGTOW. Yes, the voice and shit like that is annoying, and but I always check him out because he's like the when it comes down to the YouTube, especially in YouTube, MGTOW philosophy, he's like the last what do you call that? The last Mahimian, pretty much, you know. And today's video, which I watch it on MakeThat.tv, like yesterday and stuff like that. Um, he's playing the whole thing and interview and stuff like that. With with you know with Vince and MGTOW and stuff like that. And he said that Vince was the first one who actually showed the face, and Vincent was there before he got into the YouTube and MGTOW philosophy because Vincent MGTOW, he's been out there for quite some time. And I'm gonna give you a story regarding to Vincent MGTOW, my personal story, okay? And this is my personal story, and I'm sticking to it. So, yeah, I've been a subscriber from Vincent MGTOW for 4.5 years, and I watch them, I follow him and stuff like that. And he's from here, from the Pacific Northwest, right? And
Deja vu. Oh shit! I did not mean to interrupt you, but you've told me this story before.
yeah, and it's true because he did inspire me, right? He did inspire me because I did not know anything about economics, and this happened in this year. But I know by watching his videos, he always talking about Bitcoin and big this and this shit. And that to me was kind of like kind of crazy and shit like that, you know. But I watched his videos, you know, because it was entertaining and it was infomercial. It was how I call this you know, interesting infomercial, you know, stuff like that. And then you know I made a video that I'm buying stocks and cryptocurrency and stuff. And he wrote me uh, plenty of times on my videos, and and he give me how call these uh knowledge or how can I advice. He's like stick with crypto. Any crypto, stick with crypto, cause that's the way to go and stuff like that. And yeah, and we it's very, you know, the world is so and I still got his advice. You know, I still got his advice. I still took his advice very seriously, and I still got my crypto. I still got everything, and but he did inspire me to get into the crypto thing. You know, it don't make any sense. You know, because I know by watching his videos he got convention. You know, and the awkward thing is like if you watch Sandman video today, I was thinking the same way as Sandman. I was like, it's so bizarre that this man became a millionaire. Vincent Mission, Vincent MGTOW, he's a millionaire by Bitcoin.
I know.
And then
You know.
the bizarre thing is like Sandman put it on the video today. It's like he became rich, but then and then it just like sometimes it's so awkward to think about this stuff. You think about it that when you think you freedom from economics, that doesn't mean you are free from health.
True.
It is true.
It's
That's
you know
very that is so
the best
awkward,
wealth. I
man.
mean,
That is so fucking awkward, man. You know that is awkward.
not entirely. I mean, yeah. What's a $1 million if you can't use it to improve your health? You know. Now I'll tell you this: he did put it to fucking use. He did live a lot longer than most people in his position, you know. I mean, now what was that, stage 4? Fuck, you know. And that is a good point that that you brought up. I really, my first time hearing about Bitcoin was in 2013, and I was still in college and shit, going for my IT degree at the time. And I scoffed at it just because, you know, a professor scoffed at it, and a few other professors scoffed at it when it, you know, had it showed a little bump out there. But, you know, around 2016, when I got into Vengeance videos, now I thought it was kind of out there, far kook, you know. But then I started thinking more about our own fiat currency and shit. And I'm like, you know what? This shit is goony goo goo money. You know, let's see where this crypto thing takes us.
Let
Now,
So I'm gonna go back again with Sandman because it make relevant because he put
say
another
man what it is.
no because it's so it is very understanding because he pretty much a podcast is pretty much if you don't understand Sandman can do live streams and stuff like that. He can reach to you. He knows who the fuck you are, right? And there was like a lot of questions that we like me listening to
Yeah.
his video today. It can coordinate. It can really coordinate because the reason that I'm a vegan is because of health. Nothing else. It don't have to do anything with saving the animals. And yes, I do drink. Yes, I smoke weed. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. But I have to, like come down with that shit. And me myself as a man, and he talked about this stuff in a video today that we afraid to go to the doctors and stuff like that, which is all understandable. It's all understandable. It's understandable. But the most deadly things to me in America, the most deadliest thing to me that I learned for the last 15 years is fucking food. Food will kill you faster than cigarettes. Any fucking drug there is fucking food. Because there's so much chemical, there's so much stuff like that. There is. You know. Food can kill you faster
Have
than
it every
anything
day.
else. No shit.
Beef. Beef for all American teeth.
Any food out there that is not, any food that is not like, my motto is, this is my motto, man. If you're a hunter and you out there hunting and shit, fishing and shit like that, man, good for you. You catch that fish, hey man, God bless you. God bless you. But if you're out there on a fucking supermarket buying all this processed food, this box food, and all this food and all this shit and stuff like that, I say to myself, like 4 years ago, which I had an intuition, which I went vegetarian in high school, when nobody knows about vegetarianism in high school back in the 90s, just watching a slaughterhouse, a pig slaughterhouse. And I thought to myself, this is wrong. This is wrong, and I'm eating fucking ham. I'm eating this shit. So in high school, I rebelled, right? I rebelled, like, I'm not gonna eat no meat and shit like that. Then after that, I was like, fuck this shit. And then it came out, like, I don't know, 20 years later, whatever, how many years later, and it came out back to my realization. This food they're giving to the folks out here is poisonous. It's, it's the most deadly shit that you can find on earth, especially in America. You can find shit that is good for you. Listen, man, if you can raise chicken, if you can raise duck, and you can kill it, and you can do this stuff, and you can feed it, and everything is according organic and shit like that, eat that motherfucker. Eat that shit. If you live in a city and stuff like that, man, eat rice, eat mango, eat whatever is out there, because it's gonna be better for you than all these product they bring in a supermarket. I came to the conclusion that I'm not gonna touch no fucking flesh. I will not eat no flesh, and I refuse to eat flesh for 4 years in this month. 4 years in this month, I became vegan. Yeah.
I know who I'm gonna hunt and kill when the apocalypse goes down. When we resort to cannibalism. Yum 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 yum. We're
Yeah.
having Ken Del Regan steaks, everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
I like fishing and
We
shit
be
like that.
hunting out here. You know that's how we do out South Dakota. Shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Look, man, I'm not against people hunting. I'm not get. If you hunting, you kill it, you eat it, you sell it. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I honestly, real shit. I'm a vegan, but that doesn't mean that. There's a lot of misconception when it comes down to plant-based diet. Okay. Now, bear with me. I live in a city, so I don't have no option. Are you gonna feed me a chicken that is being processed and put all kinds of shit and chemicals and shit so I can fry it up in my home? Or should I eat rice, beans, and plantain, right? Or a mango, whatever I can find on the stand out there. Well, my choice is this. I'm gonna eat my rice, my beans, and my plantain, and I'm gonna be happy with that, and I sustain with that. But I'm not gonna go out there in the supermarket and buy a fucking a chicken who's being pumped up, or a pork who's being in a manufacturer factory. I'm not gonna buy a fucking fish who's up being out there poisoned by the toxic waste that happen in out there. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, because plants have immunity system. Plants are resilient against a lot of shit. So you just give me the plant. I'm okay with it. I don't judge anybody who wanted to eat whatever they want to eat. People can eat whatever they want to. You want to go to McDonald's? You want to go to Burger King? You want to go on Chick-fil-A? You want to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken? You want to go all kinds of shit? God bless your heart. God bless your heart. But for myself, no, I'm not gonna do that. I give myself a little pot here and there, stuff like that, and I can cook my own meal, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. But I do not judge people who out there eating whatever they want and do whatever they want. Especially, I don't as a plant based diet. I don't judge anyone who's out there killing an animal and to have to sustain themselves, and stuff like that, or go fishing and shit like that. I go fishing. As a vegan, I go fishing. I do. And I catch and I release. That's it. I don't take it with me and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean when it comes down to the resources and shit like that if it takes for me to fucking fish and eat a fish, or fucking hunt to eat it or whatever, to go and suspend my life, yes, I'm gonna do that shit. Of course I'm gonna do that shit. But for now, I don't have to do that.
Man of the mountain. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there's oh man, I did go out and I should have went and got me some collards and kelp. You know what I mean? So I make some mean collard greens.
Nah, nigga, you haven't eaten my, no, man, you haven't eaten my fucking collard greens. You haven't
You
eaten my.
haven't had mine either.
Nah, man, my shit is black folk certified.
My
Certified.
shit got sold.
Hey, man, my shit is a listen. It's a 4-year certification that I started with the collard greens, and it's certified by my neighbors and all the whole black, the whole black community out here. They love that shit. I tell you, I swear to God, I got to make extra for this shit because I bring the Puerto Rican flavor with it, and it's all it's no animal base on it, and it's the most shit there is, the biggest shit on earth. I'm telling you right now. with a little tap of Coca-Cola. That's how the green goes with me, man. With a little tap of Coca Cola, I'm telling you.
The fuck? Nah, man. Shoot. My Green's got more soul and more funk than a Parliament Funkadelic concert, brother.
Okay, so we got to go to a collard green battle, man, for real, cause my shit is fresh. I go to when I get my shit is fresh. I gotta cut this shit up, get the veins out of it. Get it, let it sit there for like a good whatever, and all the flavors out there. And it got boricua, flavor. You know, my,
Yeah,
hey yo man, my
got
third year.
spice.
Hey, my third year. I had a neighbor, right? My third year doing these experiment with these collard greens, right? So I gave one, all the neighbors like it, but I gave this pastor. He was my neighbor, a pastor. This nigga knew what the fuck was going on. He was like, I give him a little bowl. It's Thanksgiving, right? So I give him a little bowl because you know, I used to dispute in the neighborhood, when I was living in apartments. I don't live in apartments anymore, but turkey, we went to the neighbors and we got turkey. We share this stuff around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And the pastor, right, I give him my collard greens. Like, listen, man, pastor, this is the collard green, right? So he took a bite out of it, like, what, this stuff. He's like 55. I think this stuff got a little bit of Spanish flavor. This shit, this garlic, this vinegar. What the? There's something there that's missing. That I did not know.
Got to acting like a connoisseur, huh?
No, he was like baffled by it. He's like, he knew all the flavors, all the ingredients, but he did not know what the fuck was in it. They were so unique and bizarre. And he's like, this shit is fucking good. And he's like, nigga, how long you been doing this green? He's like, man, I've been doing this shit for 2 years now. True story, man. True fucking story.
Damn.
Yeah, no, true fucking story, man. Hold on a second. So, hey, give shout out to the give shout out there to the out there on the pot bean crew out there. I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss.
What the fuck is out here? Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, America. See, he fucked around and put weed in it. You know what I'm saying? He cheated. Let me cut that shit out, though. Americus, what's happening, Brand? Him, what's up with you? Hey, man, guys, I have been, as sore as a $2 whore. I mean, excuse me if I sound like the Quiet Storm ASMR, it's because I started the night with my show, and I went into 2 hours pretty good. Then I went over to the Ticosphere for a little bit, and I sat in a good hour there. And now I'm over here, and I've been on this shit for 108. No, not 108, but an hour and 8 minutes. God damn. Sore as a $2 whore on half price night, goddammit. Shit. Yeah, I've been ran through. Fuck. Excuse me, fellas. Shit. So yeah, I've just been throughout the manosphere. Did a show with motherfucking sat in with Hammer for the second time, and that went out pretty cool. Myself and SCE, and shit, crazy. Yeah, I kind of miss the edibles, my man. I mean, edibles. I like the chocolates. You know what I'm saying? Or the Reese's Pieces base type joints. Those are fucking awesome. Now, somebody tried to give me chocolate Rice Krispie treats. They weren't bad, but they kept reminding me of Star Crunch. And I'm gonna stay away from Star Crunch, my nigga. Cause it
Hey,
looked like
yo, Saki, so
what it is.
can I invite I'm gonna invite American Neville. I don't know if he's still here. American the Real is still in the house. I'm doing these dual shit out here on YouTube and right here in Podbean. So I'm gonna leave the KDR channel out there and stuff like that. Let me see if he's
Oh shit.
American. Yeah, I'm doing the double thing out here because I got the backup channel. I got the backup channel. Hold on, the backup channel is KDR right here on CockTube YouTube, and we got the live stream that we happen out here on a daily, nightly, whatever, in the West Coast and stuff like that. So I'm doing these two double live stream and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for American the Real to show up and and then I'm gonna cut off on YouTube so we can talk some real issues and real stuff that we need to talk about without being banned. Well, I don't give a fuck with the backup channel. I already got a strike already.
Hell, you been on this motherfucker. But yeah, my dude, I'm gonna kick it for about 5 more minutes, and I promise I'm going to bed.
Man, you sound tired, man. Matter of fact, you can
4 hours, man. 4 hours of okay, 3 shows. You're my third. 4 combined hours. Yeah, man.
no, hey man, I understand it, man, because some of these cats see the good thing about this thing is like 2 hours. It's 2 hours live stream and fuck the thing goes off. And for me that's kinda cool. 2 hours enough. I mean 2 hours of talking, that's a lot of shit, That's a lot of so,
you damn right it is.
it is.
Shit. Whether it's by yourself or with others, it does not matter. 2 hours is enough. Shit. Not only that, is that before all of this shit happened, I work from home, and so, I set times for other companies and shit, and so my own home is my office. So I put on the headset anyway, and I'm doing that for 8 fucking hours. So total combined hours on the fucking headset, dude. And then I gotta wake back up and do this again. But it's the work ethic. I guess it comes natural to some shit. But I would like to just kick it and chill. But the other crazy shit though that I was on. What was that other shit I was on earlier today, man? I keep losing my fucking train of thought. God damn it. Oh, have you ever noticed though, out there, and vary your sources too. Don't count out the lamestream media for this one either. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to turn away from it, and you should, but know your enemy, right? So, have y'all ever noticed that on your feeds and shit, whether you're like on LinkedIn or you catch it on, I don't give a fuck what it is, where you get on your news. It could even, where you ever get your news, right? But most females that are for these mandates are most people that are for the mandates are females, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, They like that compliance.
Yeah, because the thing is, with females they want to be everything. Females they want to be your doctor, your nurse, your lawyer, your attorney, your judge. They want to be everything. They want to be everything. You see what I'm saying?
Everything but a plumber and an ice road truck.
Yeah, exactly. So they want to be everything. And I think this skank out there. I forgot. She's from the. I think she's from one of the. And let's talk about Australia for a minute. Which I'm gonna. Matter of fact, since
you talking about the New South Wales bitch that got caught with the Prime Minister?
No, she's out there for fraud and corruption and stuff like that. So let me
that too.
Let me say something here real quick. They want to be everything. Women want to be everything there is, but they cannot govern. They cannot govern. They cannot govern though. They cannot govern. They cannot be like in like very powerful position, because due to the fact, like you mentioned earlier, it goes down to the hell in the handbasket. It does, and this is what's happening, man. This is what's happening, and it's just This is what we're
But don't it
facing.
feel good though that Australia got its balls back in a way?
Not really. I mean, not really. They don't got the balls back because due
Well,
to
they're
the
in the
fact, you know.
process.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna mention. My bad. My apologies on Saki. So listen, I'm gonna do a podcast with either Sunday. I'm not gonna be able to because I gotta. On Sunday, I'm gonna be doing out there process protesting against the vaccine
Hmm?
on the
Hmm?
Capitol. Oh yeah, man, I'm a radical like that, man. And maybe Sunday I'm gonna make a podcast with JP and Bayman, and those gentlemen they live in Australia. They've been a subscriber of mine for many years, and I'm gonna do a podcast on Podbean with them. We're gonna coordinate the time and stuff like that because I want them to tell the story, what's happening out there, eyeballs on the ground, and then from there I can either link it to my channel or whatever, you know. So that's how the thing's gonna. So I'm gonna have a podcast interview with Bayman and JP. You know that's the thing how it's gonna work.
They out there at
Australia.
were there in Melbourne? Melbourne?
No, they in Victoria. Victoria. I think he's here. I think
Victoria. And there's some shit happening
JP
in
JP
Victoria too.
JP he's here. He's in the live stream. Unless he left. He probably just
Well,
left.
yeah, there's some shit happening in Victoria too. In fact,
Yeah.
Victoria is where the construction workers, you know, we're just snatching mics away from reporters and showing love to the
Oh yeah,
investigative
JP. Yeah,
journalists that
JP's
were
here.
out
Yeah,
there.
JP. He's here. He's here. Yeah, JP's here. So the plan is JP. Where you from? What district you from out there in Australia?
Yeah,
I,
all over the word.
Victoria. So
Yep.
yeah, he's from Victoria, and then Bateman. He's from Wales. Is he from Wales out there?
New South Wales.
Yeah, I think Bateman. He's from the Bay. So Bateman is from
Queensland.
Queensland. Queensland. Yeah, Queensland. That's right. Queensland. Yeah, Queensland. So yeah, and those that though we see we got this thing out here that believe it or not is Telegram, and Telegram we can communicate with each other and stuff like that. And babe, look at hey, what's happening, babe man? Look, talking about the devil, the devil. Hey, babe man, we're still for an interview.
Damn. Where was all this wonderful shit when I first got on?
No, so hey,
Shit.
Psyche Slope, you gotta understand that the universe is connected. You know this, my friend.
It's like they know, man.
They know,
Hey, Mom,
dude.
dude, I'm gonna go ahead and bow out for the night.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, yeah.
Psyche. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the program. Um, Matt, thank you for the shout outs, man. Matt Love, you know, and
Yeah, of
we
course.
gonna rock this shit, man. We're gonna rock this shit. Matter of fact, I'm about to kick off the live stream out there on YouTube. And for the YouTube out there on KDR that listen to the live stream, this is what happens in Podbean KDR, and we're about to talk about some serious topic in the next 40 minutes or so. So I'm gonna cut it off out there for YouTube, and all you gotta do is sign up to the link below. I'm gonna provide it,